So there we go. This is day 14, and I'm just in the Glen Affric youth hostel. This building here used to belong to the National Trust, and then the youth hostel leased it from them. But it's been like this since the 1950s, seemingly. But it's cool. So they have a little common room area here, which is great. There's a kidda is through there. She's been looking after the place on relief for the last 2 weeks. Nice little fire here. They have 4 private rooms that you can actually get to rent out here, and then at the back beyond they have 2 10-room bunk bed dorms, which I slept in last night. It has solar power and also wind power. Oh, I have to change this battery also, and it's actually pretty cool. It's supposedly the most remotest youth hostel in Scotland, so I've been here and done it. So today is heading off to Cluanie for lunch, and then we'll see how far we get beyond that, and I'll change the batteries. So stay tuned, folks. Cool. So it's pretty cool. Day 14. Only got a couple of days left actually. 14, 15. Yeah, I'll be finished. This is the Sunday the 26th, and then I leave on the 1st of June for Inverness. So I got 5 days to get to Inverness, but obviously not going that. Oh, it's that way? Oh, just straight down here? This is what he said, man. I'll be just videotaping it, I'll figure it out eventually. Oh yeah, found it, thank you. Here's a trail here. Takes you to the bridge. I'm going over this footbridge here and up over the stile, and then over Rothsky. So Cluanie Inn for lunch is the plan today, and then I'll figure out how far past Cluanie I have to go from Cluanie to Pilry, and then Pilry to Inverness. So probably a couple of days, 2.5 days left. We'll see how it goes. Cloudier today, but yeah, that was good. Glen Affric. Well, that's been the tough last few days. Let's hope today is a bit easier getting towards the Cluanie. They said the walkout was quite easy, people told me, so I'll be happy about that. Anyway, here we go. Look at this bridge. Here's the bridge. Oh, it's fine. Suspension bridge, no less. Look at that. Woo! Oh, I'm for the suspension bridge, baby. Shiggly wiggly. That's awesome. Big style up there. Steady up there. Oops, that's a bit funky. Yeah, that's a boggy path. Boggy path. There you go. That's Swagnum Moss Bog. I can feel my feet getting damp already. Bollocks it. And up there. Go. Sweet. Nice. Just take it easy now. Hey folks. Yeah, that from the hostel there over the river, and then following the fence up here until I get to this point. Yeah, it's actually quite a little boggy section. So if that was actually wet weather, that'd be pretty nasty, pretty horrible. We're now into much more of the open, much harder underfoot now. So effectively I'm shooting up, contouring around this to the right, to the left, And that's where I came from yesterday. That's a long way yesterday I came. Crazy. Anyway, it's nice and cool. Let's hope the rain stays off today. Well, this is a bit sad. I just actually, the rain started coming on there. And I just stopped at this. Do you recognise what this is, folks? If you come from Seattle, you should recognise what all this stuff is down there. Wow, very sad. This is the wreckage of a plane, Second World War, crash landed here. They actually survived, the people survived, I was told, but then they actually went back to war and get killed, all of them. This is part of the engine. What a place to crash, what a place to land, eh? Jesus. That's something else, right? Yeah, it's all aluminium struts. I have to look up that story when I go back, huh? Crazy. Okay, I've now got them on my waterproof. Sorry, it started to just a bit heavy there and it's gone off again, but I think it'll be on and off, so better safe than sorry. So I just actually climbed up the shoulder from around the corner there from the hostel, and that's the path I came last night. Bothy's away up there. I think we can make it out, Red Roof Bothy. Only took me 35 minutes from there. 35 minutes from there last night to the hostel. It's taken me 45 minutes to get to, 50 minutes from the hostel to get to here. Mind you, I had to put my clothes on, so probably 45 minutes, so the next 15 minutes. And then Cluanie is down that way. So goodbye Glen Affric. I can see why people come here to hike these mountain tops. It's pretty stunning, eh? I think you do like 6 or 12 Monroes here. You know, they have a poster in the hostel back there saying 6 Monroes in one day. Huh. Of course, you're just bouncing from peak to peak. Anyway, got the wind at my back again, which is quite cool. So we'll motor on. Big smile. I'm hoping this shit track here, which is very boggy, gives way. I'm getting out of this sort of boggy heather stuff. You can see the landscape changing. So I'm hoping it goes a bit better, because that's yeah, it's not been good. That's only 1.5 miles. That's, folks, that's only 1.82 miles from the Bothy. Left at 10. An hour and 15 minutes. 1.82 miles. That is complete crap. That is really boggy, and you know, it's not been raining that hard. If this was like wet weather and you were coming through there, that's a whole horrible mess. Really a whole horrible mess. I'm really hoping now that that's it finished, because I see at least a 4x4 track. It might still be boggy, but at least I'm not going through all that crap. My feet are obviously damp underneath now already. One of the things that happened this morning is when I put my shoes on, I noticed one of my shoelaces was broke. I'm like, oh sugar. I managed to like tie a reef knot in it. You know, a reef knot. Boy Scouts, you know, left over, right and under, right over, left and under, pull it tight. I'll keep it fastened. Anyway, it's actually frayed in other places, so. But I can see there's a gate up here too. So because there's a gate, fence, you have to drive the tractor thing up here. So I'm expecting the path gets better, because that was just rubbish. And that's the first water stream I've really seen. Really sad about that plane accident, eh? I was actually walking through all the bloody remnants of it. Christ, that's like what? That's like over 80 years ago. So, you know, that's typical. I keep my feet reasonably dry until you get out of these stiles. And every time there's a stile in Scotland, you can be guaranteed there's bog next to it. I was going to go through the gate and we're right up past my top of my. Look how far that went up. Look at my gaiters on. But so much for my nice clean bloody socks. Yeah, that folk, which is 2 miles to here, that's shit. That's the worst track I've been on since I started my walk. This is day 14. I might have said 13 earlier, but it's day 14. It's actually day 15 leaving from Inverness. The nice thing about this though is you get a wee seat. There was a crooked man and he walked a crooked mile and he crossed a crooked stile. And that is going to be a world of hurt walking through this crap. I'm going to have to go around there. But as you can see, the landscape has changed. And I'm pretty sure it's just a bit more stonier. Hey, nice easy day today. They told me there's a bakery at Cluanie, so I'm hoping there's a bakery. The Cluanie Inn is there. I thought I'd get there about 1 o'clock, it's going to be later, but they should be open for food. Yeah, just after crossing that stile, we got a flat last, a decent fast track. Time will speed up now. Glacier carved glens, these are. This is what caused all these glens in Scotland during the Ice Age, last Ice Age. Just carved them all out. Massive U-shaped glens. Glen being valley, of course. The stony path gave way to a soft grassy path, hard underfoot. Can fairly motor along here. But yeah, it's still a boggy path this. I would hate to come here in really wet weather, man, it'd be awful. I think the rain's about to start. So let's get a move on over this. This bog crap, see? Big strides. I hadn't realised I'd been climbing steadily from the, well, I had realised, but it's a steady climb from the hostel, which is that far away hill right at the bottom of the valley. I haven't checked how high. Actually, I should check. See how see what the yeah, wow, I'm at 1350 feet. I've only done 2.8 miles. It's only 3 miles back there. So I've been climbing quite a bit. I guess less than 4 miles to Cluanie Inn. Rain is coming on. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I can see where the path sort of ends up there. Yeah, again, once again, going north to south. This is it's way more uphill coming from Cluanie, going to Cluanie from the hostel than it is from Cluanie to the hostel. I mean, you've got this sort of gradient here, gentle. Once you get to there, it's downhill for the next 5 miles. 5 miles maybe. The rain sort of stayed off. I kept the jacket on because it was a little bit windy at the back and it was a little bit cold, so I'm actually not sweating underneath here, which is cool. You see the clouds there, look at that cloud there just rising. I think I've got a Mars bar here. I'll check the time. It's just after, so that's me going to be going for just over 2 hours. So picked up this really good 4x4 track. I'm out of breath because I've been almost running down it. Just on the way towards the top of the hill here, and this looks like a really good 4x4 track all the way down to Loch Cluanie there. Yeah, the road, that's NC 500, very busy. I take a right and I've got 1.5 kilometres, 1 mile to the Cluanie Inn. Let me see if I can get a cell reception here. I think they may have bunkhouses at the Cluanie Inn. Memory serves me right. I mean, I've got this jacket on. It's going to be interesting to see if my clothes are dry or wet underneath here. I think they're going to be actually dry. Anyway, there we go, folks. This is a tough section, and I can see why. Again, south to north. This is easy if you're coming up this way, man. Nice and gentle all the way up the valley there, and then you get just down through all that crap section. Yeah, that must have been about 3 or 4 miles of just pure rubbish track. Okie dokie. Yeah, the rains came on a bit heavier, but I'm just coming down off the path here onto the main North Coast 500 road, and I'm walking up that way for 1.5 miles. So wish me well for safety. So I'm walking along this verge here. You don't have to be worried about this verge, folks. It's don't have to be worried about this there, just it's very wide and flat, and that's the Cluanie Inn, 800 metres to the bakery, half a mile, but yeah, this is Cluanie, and this road takes you up to Shield Bridge, where I walked basically from Morvich, so effectively it's over that way, so I walked out all the way around these hills. So there you go. I got away before my camera could see it was more wet. I just wanted to show you what the road looks like and how fast these cars go. Like that there. Fast. Well folks, good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it was a wet night last night. You can see the weather's just coming in here. It's going to get really wet in 2 seconds, but yuck, I've covered it all up. I was violently sick last night, really bad. I threw my guts up big time after the 90 minutes after the food I had at the Cluanie Inn. I just kept throwing up, completely empty my stomach. Sipped some water, and about 1 o'clock in the morning threw all that up. That never even stayed down either. So I must have thrown up about 8 times last night. So I'm going to call it quits today. There's only 2 days left, as you know, just to get back in the Gary, which is only, I don't know, 20 miles down the street here. But I'm just going to take the bus to Inverness and just recuperate there. So yeah, and the weather's changed for the worse, and it's coming bad. So yeah, I'm going to go up to the Cluanie Inn. There's a cafe should be open hopefully, and I'll wait there for the bus, which comes at 11 AM. Okay. You can see this is camper heaven. I was just chatting to one of the girls who works in the hotel there, and yeah, based on my research last night, because you get good Wi-Fi here from the hotel. Basically norovirus is what she thinks I've got. She says she's had a lot of guests complaining. She says it's not the food, they've sanitised the whole place in there. But I also read in Morvich campground people were getting it there, and also in the Shield Bridge area. So I think I've probably picked it up at the Glen Affric hostel when I was in that dorm with those other people. Because I couldn't even finish the food. I only had the chicken wings and then a little bit. I was feeling, and you know, I did feel tired walking just that 7.5 miles. I was feeling tired, so I mean, I just assumed it was a boggy, crappy hike. But anyway, it's nice. There's a toilet on this bus anyway. Should I need it? But at the moment, I've been feeling fine. I haven't thrown up again since last night, so I might have just had a mild part. But the girl was telling me that, yeah, you'll start off, you'll be vomiting, and then you'll be feeling really tired, and then the aches and pains will come after day 3. So that's good to know, right?